what's going on, everybody? Oh man, I'm late again. 17 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna do better. Most days I'm not. I don't want to lie to you. Most days I'm not gonna do better. But you know what? I'm gonna do better tomorrow or something. I'll do better. Oof. I'm sorry, guys. Pixie Bell first one in here though. Just saying, goober. Pixie Bell. What is that? Is that a new? I can't tell. I think that's a new profile picture. I can't tell what it is. Now, of course, there's a little bit of Comcast lag again too. But I can't tell what that picture is. It's either an actual person or a puppet from the Muppets, which I guess would be a Muppet. Wonder Woman? Oh, is that what that is? It's literally the size. Profile pictures, they're smaller than my pinky nail. That's how small they are. And it's at about like a 1.5 foot distance in front of me. So I honestly can't tell. But anyway, Darkstank Dungeons. Yeah, Nova 5, Darkstank Dungeon. What up, dude? How you doing? Slap. What's up, man? Thank you for the 5. That's a heck of a slap, eh? Saying Bald Genius at it again. Congrats on Odin, buddy. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude. You know what? What do I have expiring? I knew it. I knew I had an energy refill expiring. I also got some of the... Alright. We'll worry about that in a sec. I gotta get a tweet out. Dark Snake Dungeon. Thank you, dude. Weston sending over Buck. Ooh. There's no message, so that must have been for the slap. I am so sorry. Or wait, there is a message. Just saying, hi, BG. Well, either way, that was probably for the slap. Rip, dude. I'm so sorry. You were this close. This close. Hey, is that a Hobbit raid? Hashtag Tushy3000. Sometimes I laugh and fart. Oh. Both of them. Okay. Excellent. John, so excuse me, I almost said Joe. John, button send over Buck. John, thank you very much, dude. Same. Save me from boredom. All right, man. Well, now the pressure is on. We need to do something interesting, like arena. Now, actually, I want to do some event questing, even though the stream title says arena, but I've got that energy refill on the verge of expiring. So, kind of want to hit up Cavalier. I want to get these 6-star shards from it, man. But before we do any of that, let me get this damn tweet out here. This is Joel saying, taking the evening off to relax with the fam and recharge the batteries after a long week. We'll see you guys tomorrow evening. Keep an eye out for the scheduled stream. Cheers. Dearest at Marvel Champions. This guy said he wanted to do incursions. But then he chooses family over his bald friends. Is that a bannable offense? Yes. Oh no. Okay. This guy said he wanted to do incursions, but then he chooses family over his bald friends. Is that a bannable offense? Tweet. Alright. Anyway. Yeah. So, Cavalier, I think that's what I want to do. Speaking of Muppets, I went and visited the nephews today, and me and my bro were watching Labyrinth, and the little poops hated it. Effers had no understanding of good cinema. I don't think I ever saw Labyrinth. Hold on, Googling real quick. Labyrinth, 1986. With David Bowie. Oh, that's right. Yeah, I think we've talked about this movie before. It's only PG? Huh. I don't really know anything about it. But, interesting. Anyway. Did you disown them or what? Let's go, oh, you know what? I don't think I had helps today at all. Yeah. Let me get all on that. GG, will we get, hold on, what is that? Will we get CGR crystal? Oh, the calendar one? Is that what you're talking about? I know there's a bug today with the calendar. Kabam is already aware of it. They're already in the process of fixing it. I don't know when it's going to come in, but yeah. You might not like it because it has goblins in it, and I know you hate goblins. That's not true, dude. Hate goblins? Me? First off, well... Are they actual goblins or are they trolls? Because I feel like sometimes people confuse the two. Like, you know, Ernest scared stupid. Some people would confuse the two in that movie, but hey, I love Ernest scared stupid. All right. Let's let's hit up this event quest here. Should I save this for later? Should I do it now? Oh, maybe I'll do this later. Maybe I'll just start with the arena. And we'll hop into Cavalier in a little bit. My energy's capped out. I've got an energy refill expiring. I gotta do that stiff. But let's do a little bit of grinding. They're actual goblins, Muppet goblins, not trolls. Oh. It doesn't sound too exciting, but I don't know, man. Maybe I'd like it. PG, finally heading back to my home state to end the work week, dude. If it times out right, I should make it back by the end of this stream. All right. Hey, Caveman Supreme. Dude, I was just reading your message. Thank you for the buck. Well, good luck, man. Safe travels and all that. PG, you're going to watch the new Venom movie. Probably not. I wasn't super interested in the first one. It wasn't a bad movie. I know there was like some mixed reviews on it. I didn't think it was like a terrible movie or anything, but yeah, I just wasn't really into it either at the same time. If I do watch it, it's not going to be for a long time. Same goes for any new movie that comes out. Last time I've been to the movie theater was the movie where I took my shirt off. You guys think that I just did that for the YouTube video? I took my shirt off when I was watching Thor Ragnarok in theaters. I was pumped about it, man. There was some exciting music. He had lightning coming out of his eyeballs and stuff. It was an exciting time. Hollow Skeleton sent over 5. Thank you, dude, saying, how dare you remind me of the movie that gives me fears to this day. Okay, well, I changed my mind. I would definitely am not going to like that movie. If it's that kind of movie. I get it, it's spooky season, but I'm offended. Unsub and block. Wow. And block. Holy moly. Hey, do what you gotta do, man. You can... Here's the thing, man. You can unsubscribe and block me, but you can't block your nightmares. Good luck. See how BG be playing Mordo aggressively? Huh? Oh, I'm playing Mordo right now. I was like, did I just play Mordo? Here I am playing him right now. Look at that. Incredible. I don't get why those Venom movies get good reviews. Their special effects look like they came out of the 80s. Really? The 80s B movies. Dude. Special effects in the 80s, if there was special effects, that was no B movie. The B movies in the 80s, their version of special effects was like finger puppets. You know, if there was like some CGI type stuff, man, that was cutting edge. I'm talking about the Ernest movie. Oh, what? Okay, well, that movie's incredible. So, I don't apologize one bit. Ernest Scared Stupid is incredible, man. Ernest, first off, Ernest is... He was a gift. You know? He's gone too soon, but he was a gift while he was here. A legend. A true legend amongst men. A god, if you will. The things that he could do with his face, the manipulation of his face alone. And that was by far the best Ernest movie. Without a doubt. Ernest Scared Stupid. I don't like scary movies, but that movie's something special. Did you think there's a chance that Diablo gets nerfed? He seems stupidly broken. Nah, man, probably not. Highly doubt it. No champs really get nerfed in this game, so I can't see it happening anytime soon. Diablo, you can stop Diablo fairly easily, too. I mean, I do think he's extremely powerful. I do think he was overtuned. But at the end of the day, if they're not going to nerf champs like Quake or Ghost, like, there's no chance that Diablo is going to get nerfed, you know? Be Crazy. I like the wrench. What's up, Be Crazy? Stiatic sent over 2 saying tweet 1. Okay. Tweet 1. Does that mean there's going to be a tweet 2? Or is that meant to be an exclamation mark? Let's see. What do we got here? Let's see. Okay. Here's from the Crusts Haul so far. Some repeats. Okay. This is from the what's her face crystals, right? Let's see. So Void Champion. Sorry. Oh man, excuse me. The Awakening on Vandenpool. Okay. And the Awakening on Cat Marvel. Okay. Well, nice, dude. I mean, it's not the champion you're looking for. So, I don't know. It's always a little bit weird to say nice to something like that when it's like, yeah, it's not what you wanted. But at the end of the day, like, it's quite the consolation prize, you know? It's not bad at all. Crystals and R. My phone likes to autocorrect. Gotcha. I figured something might have been off there. Be Crazy. Sending over 10 of them Canadian bucks saying, hey there, senor. What up, dude? Thank you very much for the 10. Hola. Thanks, man. Guess it's been a while. A little while. Hasn't been that long, has it? Maybe it has. I don't know. Time flies. I didn't think it was that long ago. But dude, thank you very much for the 10. Appreciate the generosity as always. Do you like jazz? I do like jazz, yeah. Some of the coolest drumming. I mean, some of the coolest music just in general comes from jazz, but in particular drumming. I feel like a lot of genres of music, they keep drumming just like super simple, and the focus is more on other instruments. So I always have appreciation for any kind of arrangement that has, you know, drums more involved. And in jazz, it usually is. So, I digs it. It is crazy that Diablo was allowed that regen. Yeah, he carried me through that incursion tournament as a 5-star. He's nutty, man. I feel like Kabam overlooked the fact that 1 point of health that you gain is not actual 1 point of health for other champions. Like, if you're awakened, if Diablo's awakened and it's a 30% damage reduction, then it's not even that, like, your health, it's the way the math works out. I can't remember the exact number, but I think it's like 43% higher healing, essentially, because of what your effective health is, because of the damage reduction. So it's nutty, man. I don't know what they were thinking on that, man. I think it's just a complete oversight on their part. Stiatics sent over to another 2 saying, okay, part 2. Okay. So there was a part 2. Oh, dude. Nice, man. Oh, wait, 5-star. There she is. Nice, dude. I swear, man, if this was going to be like a 4 and a 5. Oh, I should have known because of the... I could see it here. I was looking for the actual stars themselves. I'm an idiot. I thought you were going to show me a 5-star and a 4-star. But nice, man. Congrats, dude. Sick pulls, man. Sick pulls. Be crazy. Send over another 10 of them Canadian bucks. Thank you, dude. Just spent 6 days at a cabin on a lake with no cell service, Wi-Fi, or electricity, so it's been a while. I guess so. Dang, dude. Not even Wi-Fi? Oh, that's brutal. No, I mean, I'm sure you enjoyed it. It's fun getting away like that sometimes, man. As long as you know that you can go back to, you know, civilization that we're used to. As long as you know you can go back to those things, then getting away feels damn good. Speaking of getting away from Comcast. Speaking of getting away from stuff, I need to get away from Comcast, except there's no one else that I can go to. Sorry about the lag, guys. My God. Anyway, be crazy. Thank you so much for another 10, dude. Thank you, man. Agent Carmichael's and Overbuck as well, saying, "Hey BG, need tips playing MCOC with one hand, trying to defeat the collector for Mike's revenge. My girlfriend has taken one arm hostage. How do I do this?" Well, I actually made a video about it, man. I feel like that's not a serious question, because the real answer is like, take your free hand, put it right here on your girlfriend's face, and just say, "I need to do this," and just push her back, you know? No, please don't do that, whatever you do. If she's listening, I'm sorry, I didn't actually mean that. But I did actually make a video. I did actually make a video showing how to play the game one-handed. It's a little bit rough, because I didn't quite have the setup to have like a proper overhead shot. Which is something I would like to get. It's just don't have it. So, but you're essentially, the short version is this. You're essentially holding the phone at like underneath, and then you just use your thumb. It's in the middle of the phone, and we like to think that you have to put you have to tap on like either side of the device, but that's not true. You don't have to tap near the edges of your phone at all. There's just like an invisible line straight down the middle of your phone. So you just tap on either side of that invisible line. You really only have to move your thumb like this much over. I mean, of course, you have to stretch it a little bit to hit the special button, but that's it. Ain't too bad once you get a little bit of practice with it, get a little bit comfortable, you know? DG, did you see Enzo checked arena results yesterday, and his excitement for you getting Odin was close to him pulling Corvus? Enzo is the best? Oh man, I didn't see that. He knows I was going, like, I was going pretty hard because I kept asking in the alliance. I was like, oh man, guys, I hate to say it again, but really, if you guys could just clear the helps one more time. I probably asked like 4 times. So yeah, he knows I wanted Odin. Plus, I mean, from Odin's release, I always wanted that guy, so. Yo, BGs, some of the paths in 6.2.5 are beyond frustrating. That quest is brutal, dude. I think it might be my least favorite quest in the game. You're probably not alone in that. I enjoyed it because it was like, oh man, yeah, bring it, you know? Like, I wanted the most brutal content possible, and that was it. But dude, that quest is tough. I was in there for I don't know how many streams it took me, probably 10 streams or something like that. Even maybe more. I don't know how many, 12. I was in there forever, it felt like, trying to clear the like, most of the paths are not that bad, but the 3 class paths, all 3 of the class paths were really brutal. And it was weird because, you know, like I said, I enjoyed it because I was looking for that challenge at the time, but it still kind of felt wrong because when Kabam announced that there was going to be gates, what they said was like, oh yeah, the gated paths, we're not going to make them as hard as the other paths, or something along those lines, you know? I don't remember the exact wording, but it was some kind of intention like that, right? But then you look at that quest, And dude, those paths were significantly more difficult than the non-gated paths. The 6-star gated path is not that bad. It was just the class ones, I remember. But anyway. God, chat hated on those itemless streams. Some of them, yeah. Some people really hated those streams. I think they were just a vocal minority, though. Seemed like a lot of people enjoyed it. But anyway. Good evening, all. Story coming up. Oh, goodness. All right, under mother. Yeah, bro, I restarted the Cosmic Path a few different times before I decided I wasn't doing Act 6 tonight. It's tough, man. Yeah. Well, I agree with Alberto. We must spread the world. Wait, what? We must spread... Oh, the word of pre-recordedness. Oh, of these streams? Yeah. These are all pre-recorded. 100%. Dude, be crazy. Sending over another 20 of them Canadian bucks. Saying, well, I caught my first fish worth keeping in 4 years, so that was cool. Nice. Anywho, I'm off to get a tad bit of sleep. Have fun, y'all. All right, dude. Man, thank you so much. As always. Always so generous, dude. Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm sure you're probably exhausted from a week of outdoor activities. I know I would be. But alright, man. Have a good one. Cosmic Gated Path in 6.2.5 is one of the worst. I did a poll for what was the worst path. So I could do itemless, and that one won. It was tough to do. I think the most difficult one was actually the mutant gate. The cosmic one was tough for sure. I think if I had to put them in order, I would probably say Tech was the easiest of the three, but by no means was it easy. It's very difficult still. Tech was the easiest of the three. Then I would say Cosmic, and then I would say Mutant. Part of the reason why Mutant was so tough, some of the fights on the path weren't that bad, but part of the reason why it was so tough was actually just like the final Punisher fight. Because like you could kill Punisher if you played well and saved all of your champions for that fight or something like that, but because of the way that quest worked, because of how the nodes the nodes on Mordo worked, where every time you lost a champion, your ability accuracy was reduced, and your damage was reduced and all that. Like you didn't want to just pile into that fight. You wanted to either one-shot it or get it so close to one-shotting, like you'd have to go into the final fight with RNG. I don't even remember if I one-shot it or if I had to two-shot it and just try to get lucky against the boss. I don't even remember, man. I remember a lot about those itemless streams, but I don't remember exactly how I got through it. I remember Colossus helped a ton. I remember trying a lot before Colossus got buffed, and I was making progress. I was getting a little bit better. I'm sure I could have done it eventually, but yeah, his buff really helped out a lot. This was also before certain champions, certain other champs got buffed too, like both Magnetos, for example. We didn't have Apocalypse. We didn't have Professor X. I'm trying to think. Oh, I got something in my throat. I'm trying to think who else. Of like the ultra good ones. But that might have been those would be like the most impactful ones probably. Because yeah, like of course we didn't have Strife and some others, but yeah. Fury over Aegon unless you're planning on doing longer content. Yeah, if someone's asking about those two champs, I agree with that advice. Oh, here we go. Fellow summoner, should I awaken 5-star Aegon or Fury? Only have 26. Yeah. So, Fury. Fury, unless you're about to do the Abyss, pretty much. I don't even think he's worth ranking up for Labyrinth. Like, eventually, it's good to clear Labyrinth with. He's amazing for it. He's the best champion for it. But just because of the rewards from it, and you can get better rewards elsewhere if you rank up other champions. I don't even recommend ranking up Aegon until you're done with most things and you're ready for the Abyss. Get some food with my girlfriend. Thanks for the stream. All right, man. Enjoy. Curious what you're getting for food. For once, it's not going to make me hungry talking about food because kind of just ate right before the stream. Spaghetti, if anyone was curious. No one asked. No one cared. But it was spaghetti. I don't have Aegon. Can I do my first Abyss run with 6-star rank 2 Strife? You can, yeah. It'll be a little bit more resource intensive than if you had Aegon, but Strife's a good champ. Yeah, he's a good like path clearing champ. I was about to say he has a little bit of a tough time with the Collector, but wait, I think he was actually pretty. Man, I can't remember now how good or not he was versus the Collector. If I remember correctly, he was all right, but maybe towards the end he was not doing so well or something like that. I don't know. You could check out Legacy. He did a stream with Strife if you're curious how well Strife will do in the Abyss. I'm pretty sure he took in a 6-star rank 3, but 6-star rank 2 would still put in some good work. Hello, BG. Do I rank 2 Unduped Corvus, or do I rank 5 Diablo? I have 21 rank 5s and 5 rank 2s. What do you need? Those are two quite different champions, man. One is like physical damage, all crits. Got, you know, death immunity. I'm talking about Diablo at this point when I say death immunity. No, of course I'm talking about Corvus. The other one is more poison based and, well, pretty much, yeah, death immunity. But yeah, man, depends on what you need. They're both good champs. If you run suicides, both are some of the best champs that you could possibly use for that. So, without running suicides, you know, both champs are still playable and all, but I think they benefit from the suicides so much. Just watch this dude speed draw portraits in 10 minutes that look like masterpieces. I've seen Brian take 10 minutes to put socks on. My feet were wet, okay? She'll never let it go, guys. My feet were wet. I didn't come out of the shower or anything. They were just, you know, I saw a puddle and I was like, well, I'm not gonna jump in that. What's up, PG? Just want to say I saw the video of Domino destroying your Morning Star. I legit was having the worst day and that made my day. Wow. Sorry to laugh at you getting clapped. Dude, no problem, man. As long as that's what I'm here for. That's funny. Yeah. Sometimes you get wrecked in this game. Unofficial Ramazan Boder. I don't know if I'm saying your name right at all. I'm so sorry if I'm messing it up. But you're sending over 10 of them TRYs. 10 of them tries. Thank you, dude. Saying. I didn't know about caps lock. Sorry. Oh. It's all good, man. You just don't use it again. I didn't even realize you got timed out because the mods caught it. But, yeah, it's all good, dude. Brian takes at least 10 minutes to do anything, just for the record. This is true. Yes. Eric, he wears the same kind to stop that mess of looking for the right pair. What did Eric say? Sometimes we have to find the right socks for the day. If they have the wrong feel, then will annoy us. And if our feet are wet, then they are like latex. I was just joking about the wet sock, the wet feet thing. But, yeah. Nah, I do not take 10 minutes. First off, why am I even... I'm gonna have to take this, you know? I do not have to take this at all. I put my socks on very quickly. I do everything very quickly. How dare you say anything otherwise? Pooba the Great. Over a buck. Pooba, thank you, dude. Where are you at? Saying, what's up, BG? Were you a fan of The Sopranos? No, I never watched a single episode. So I guess I don't know. But it didn't seem like my kind of show. If so, they have a prequel series coming out on the 1st. Looks really good. Oh, okay. I'll totally check it out. Even though I just said all that stuff about not watching The Sopranos. Whoops. Now enjoy it, dude. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna check that out, but that's cool, man. I know a lot of people love that show, so I hope they do it justice, and I hope they continue the legacy as well as they did with Karate Kid and all that. Even though they're going in the reverse order, it seems. But yeah. That's a joke? Take a lap, Ryan. What? Show feet? I've got shoes on. I can't. No way I'm wearing shoes right now. BG, if we timed most of your tweets, a chia pet would grow faster. Well, listen, tweets are tough, okay? I've already tweeted. How many times do you guys think I tweeted? Is there a way to see on Twitter how many total tweets there are? At a glance, I don't see a way. I'm sure there's some kind of way to do it, but it's in the thousands at this point, right? I'm out of stuff to say, man. It takes time. I've used every single word in the English, Spanish, and French dictionaries. And some German. Isn't your stream supposed to start at 9 p.m.? Notice how you started at 9:17. Okay, according to whose clock, though, because... I mean, if that's what your guys' clock said, then maybe they're wrong. Maybe mine's wrong. I'm not going to say my clocks are totally perfect. I could adjust them. Now that I know... But, like, that's not my fault that the clock was probably wrong today, you know. UG, do you know how many streams you have done? I don't. I think I can see total number of, like, videos and streams combined. There's got to be some way to check that in YouTube as well, but... Massacre, take over. Okay, so if you type, I'm just like typing my name into YouTube. I've got 3,055 videos. That's a lot of videos, man. I think I'm gonna go. I think we hit the limit, guys. Just realized I'm over 3,000. You know, that's good enough. I'll see you guys later. But this arena ain't gonna grind itself, so I can't go anywhere. GG, I'm an early player, like just started a week ago. Well, welcome, dude. I got some 3 stars and don't know what to do now. I'll get 4 stars or something. Yeah, so you'll get 4 stars and eventually 5 stars and eventually 6 stars. Don't worry about that too much. When you're newer, it's going to be a combination of story questing, and you can do the monthly event quest too. You can, you know, explore some of that. I'd say whatever, like, the highest difficulty you feel somewhat comfortable in, you know, try to explore that quest while doing, you know, a story quest, like, after you clear it for, like, the rest of the month, pretty much. And, hey, you could join an alliance, too. There's a lot of rewards from alliances. But, you will just sort of naturally start to grow your roster. Like, Premium Hero Crystals, it's a low chance that they give you a 4-star, right? But you get enough premium hero crystals eventually that you're gonna start pulling 4 stars out of those things, and then you'll start duplicating your 3 stars, and you get 4-star shards from that, and eventually you just get straight up 4-star shards from quests or even crystals. So yeah, your 4-star roster will start to grow, and at that point you can kind of retire your 3 stars for the most part, and then the same process will kind of happen. Sorry, man. I hate eating like right before stream, but I had no choice today. So I'm like burping, trying to hide it here. But anyway, then you kind of just repeat the process of like, okay, rank up your 4-star champs. That'll allow you to do higher level content. And that's when you'll start to get the rewards for 5 stars and stuff like that. So it all just kind of builds upon itself. Dragon with the 31 months. Dragon, thank you so much. Saying BG, you and I both know it's not really a high number. It's over 9,000. Yeah, it's gotta be over 9,000. Ryan ain't stopping until he reaches 100k. This is the only reason I make these videos, guys. You think I enjoy making videos and streaming? You think I'm actually having fun? No. Not even in the slightest. It's just Laura. Just every time I'm like, please, I've already made 1,000 videos today. I just want to go outside. I haven't seen the sun in years. Please, let me just go outside just today. And then I get the backhand, like, back to work. Need 100,000 videos by the end of the year. Or you're never going to see the sun ever again. And I'm like, oh man, but I love the sun. I love being outside, totally. This sounds like a real story, right? You guys believe it, right? I hate video games. I love the outside world. Wait a minute. Under Mother. Is there a complete story here? Something... Oh, wait, Brakovic, you're able to see how many tweets? 5,814 tweets? Good lord, man. That's more than I expected for the tweets. Wow. Hold on. Under Mother. I only see one message from you, dude, and it feels like it's the last message. Am I missing something? I don't want to read it. Unless that was like the whole story in one. It starts with end. Like, that can't be it, right? No story yet. Okay. Do I not read? I'm gonna not read that message then, I guess. I don't want to potentially spoil anything. I'm not even in the same time zone, and I still got that backhand. See, guys, she admits it. It's brutal. It's a rough life. I don't need your sympathy or anything, but it's a rough life. It's tough. If anyone buys that, I have some land off the coast for sale for you. Oh, really? What kind of land? I'm interested. The autistic nihilist sent it over. Buck, thank you, dude. Saying, who should I rank 2? Duped She-Hulk or unduped Human Torch? Already have rank 5 Human Torch. Okay. Well, those are 2 very different champions. I'm kind of questioning what your intended use are for these champions. 6-star rank 2 torch, like that torch, you're gonna hardly notice an upgrade. It's technically an upgrade because torch doesn't need to be awakened, and the extra stats. But it's like such a small upgrade. So you probably don't want to go torch. But because torch and She-Hulk are so different, I'm curious if you're just ranking just for the hell of it, or if you actually have an intended purpose for these champs. In this case, without knowing any other information, I would say She-Hulk is the answer. That way you can just diversify a little bit, and She-Hulk's a great champion. Even if you don't have a use for her now, she's been useful for a lot of content, so she will probably continue to be useful going forward and stuff like that. So without any other info, I would say She-Hulk, but I bring all this up because if you didn't have a use case for one of those champs, then you could save the materials. Could rank up someone else entirely, or if you were just looking at if they happen to be like overflow resources, in that case there wouldn't be anything wrong with going with Torch again, just to kind of set up the eventual rank 3. But having the 2 torches right now probably not going to do a whole lot for you. So the short-term play, She-Hulk. The longer-term play, it's not so clear. She-Hulk, Torch, or save resources. They're all viable paths to go down. So I don't know if that helped. I don't want to just give you like a hard yes or no answer on either of those champs. But yeah, that's the way I look at that situation. She-Hulk is good too. It almost feels like I'm kind of underplaying how good She-Hulk is. She is a good champion. It's just her utility is really strong in some situations, and in a lot of other situations, I see people just kind of not really play their She-Hulks, so that's why I mentioned it. Noisy Boy, ICO send over to Noisy Boy. Thank you very much for the €2, saying, "Hey Brian, does physical resistance mastery reduce bleed?" Nope. 99% sure that it doesn't, at least. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a long time since I've looked at that stuff, but no, I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Physical resistance should just reduce damage from getting smacked in the face by physical hits. There's a separate resistance just for bleed, which is aptly named bleed resistance. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it does not. Physical resistance, it is mostly just for non-critical hits as well, because critical hits for the most part will pierce resistance, but it'll actually reduce the damage by a small amount on critical hits too. But yeah. Thank you very much for the 2, dude. Why would he sell his account? Why would I sell what? Oh, I see. The message that got deleted. If you had to sell your account, how much would it be? Well, first off, what kind of currency? I want to make sure we're on the same page here. Well, are we talking like USD, Canadian dollars, euros, pounds? I don't want any of those. I want beans. So how many beans are we talking? Like, what's your offer? I'll take no less than 1 million beans. Like, that's where the bidding has to start, is 1 billion. Did I just change it from 1 million to 1 billion? You know what? 1 billion. That's where we start. Brian wants beans. Called it. Hey, I said beans before you typed it. I'm just saying. Probably not on your end, but yeah. Show me the beans. Why don't professional football players own ducks? First off, how do you know they don't? Because that would give them a personal foul. Okay. Boo, dude. Take a lap. Ugh. Boo. Comcast. Come on, man. Sorry, guys. Good old Comcast. Back at it again, man. I'm so tired of calling Comcast. Brian, are you trying to ignore me? Unsubscribe. What? I thought I read all your messages. Look at this, guys. Anytime that you think I'm ignoring anyone in the chat, just know that I'm not even reading my own wife's comments. So, let's see. Hold on. What are these comments here? Not even in the same time zone, and I still got that backhand. Yeah, I read that one before. Pixie, he's whiter than what you saw. He had altered lighting as to not blind y'all. This is true. The lighting is like it's like a slightly tinted, which is why in the daytime, well, it's not even the lighting. It's like in the camera itself. There's like a little option to like adjust the colors. And in the daytime, you might notice it's like particularly yellow in this room that I'm in, because there's like just the slightest tint of yellow to make it look like I have seen the sun sometime in the past decade. Was that the only? No, there was one other message. Brian Eric wants to know how I ended up with you. Well, tell him. Harassment, mostly. I wanted nothing to do with anyone. I wanted to be a hermit, and I was on my way to living out those dreams. I was gonna buy a shack somewhere where no one could find me. It was gonna be a nice shack, like twice the size of a porta potty, you know. It was gonna be good. But then Laura just non-stop harassment. I thought things would get better. They only got worse. And that's the story of how we fell in love. Chris with the 49 months. Chris, dude, 49 months. Thank you, man. Saying, this is nice. This is nice, isn't it? Chris, dude, thank you so much for all that support, man. Thank you, dude. A shack in the Shire? I don't know about going to the Shire. I need it to be near a 7-Eleven so I can get Slurpees still. I don't know if they have those there. But, yeah. Miss Laura, it's the spaghetti talk. Oh, man. I heard BG was the inspiration for powder. Oh, you heard that, huh?
Man loves beans.
Hi, do I have to rank up Killmonger so I can bring him with Void to 6.4.4 Icarus? Or can Angela handle it? I have her ranked up in high sig. Angela crushes Icarus. You should be good to go. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about ranking up Killmonger. I thought you wanted to own a 7-Eleven? No, I never wanted to own a 7-Eleven. Just a Slurpee machine. Jay sent over 2 saying, BG, I just completed 6.2.6. It took a lot of units, but I'm so glad it's done. Jay, nice, dude. Yeah, that quest is rough. That quest is very rough. Congrats, man. Show that champion who's boss. Nice, man. With a little bit of assistance from the old unit man, the champion stood no chance. I don't think Brian knows Powder is a movie. Oh. Powder is a movie? Yeah. I thought you were talking about like powdered donuts, you know? Where it's just very white. Alright, anyway, hold on. I think we have a story here from Under Mother. Wait. Where does it start? Does it start with and? I think it does. Alright, let me see here. And so Brian ruled over New York with Under and Cashew at his side. They stomped all and stopped at nothing. Whether hero or villain, It mattered not. Everyone was their enemy. Even Spidey, Brian's friend, was his enemy. He made many attempts to shut down their operation. Brian ruled with an iron fist. Many months passed this way, though time in the contest had no meaning. One day, Brian faced down a challenge greater than what he had ever imagined. Kingpin was back, and he was angry. The door to the throne room burst in. Kingpin, with cane in hand, stood in the front. Behind him, the army. It's supposed to be an army, my bad. Summoner! I come back to claim what is rightfully mine. You have no right to be here. Brian stared him down calmly. Under disappeared into the shadows, and Cashew grabbed his katana. The recruit, Onyx, standing at 7 foot tall, stood in front of Brian. Kingpin and his army charged. Brian sat calmly in his chair. He then stood up and joined the battle. As Kingpin's horde began thinning, Brian heard a familiar call. Hey, Baldy! Dingus! From the hole where the door once stood, appeared Pixie. Brian looked perplexed and took a punch to the face. He fended off his attacker. He whistled, and everyone stopped, including Kingpin. Hey, huge fan. We need you back at home base. Brian looked at her strangely. He was just having fun. Pixie rolled her eyes. Laura has been having nightmares. You need to come now. Under stepped up and looked at Pixie. I don't know. I don't know which voice to do for which of these quotes. Oh man. Is she in Robo Pixie mode? She scares me sometimes. Shut up before I make you. Yes, definitely Robo Pix. With a snap of her finger, Pixie muted Under. Not a single sound left his mouth. He stared down Pixie, stuck out his tongue, and stepped into the shadows. Disappeared out of sight. Sure. Let me just clean this mess up. He threw the key at Kingpin's feet. My fun is over. Later, Baldy. I don't know which voice that's supposed to do. I don't know who's talking. Oh, man. To be continued. Oh, man. I think I got lost reading the story. Let me know when you're done reading so I can time Under Mother out. Wow. Well, the end. It's over. Brakovich sent over $1 saying, tweet. All right, let me see here. What is this? Classic movie with a horrible POS director. Yeah, I don't know what this is about, but this seems weird. Hopefully they're not like making fun of albino people or something like that, but when you say horrible POS director, maybe that's what you mean? I don't know. But anywho. Thank you for the buck, dude. Eric Nelson, Sienna $1 saying, BG, I'm gonna go play Warzone when I next message, probably 10 minutes. Just know that I have rage quit. Okay. Sounds good, man. Enjoy it. Let the rage flow through you. Jeez. Only got the 4-star compensation. You got the login crystal? Did they roll them out for everyone who didn't get them? I think I got mine. I'm not sure. But I think I logged in like after it was already fixed. Hopefully they're not making fun of people. Bahaha. I guess they are, huh? Apparently it's bugged, but he asked if BG had the means to do something about it. About the login crystal? Is that what we're talking about? I have nothing to do with any of that stuff. That's his name, and no, he's a hero in the movie? Oh, okay. Well, that's good. I have BG on silent mode, so I don't hear nada. Wow. Only Pixie. Free ISO is free ISO in my book, dude. With how many people are looking for ISO, man? Hey, 4 stars. They give a lot of ISO. Ain't nothing wrong with getting a little 4-star. You know what I mean? I got mine. I hoard those for when I need that kind of class type. There you go, man. The power of hoarding right there. I'm kind of curious now. Hold on. Let me check the actual calendar itself. Because I think I got it. Let me see. Well, I guess I would have to check the crystal tab, right? Like it got reported really fast to Kabam. I know that. Like someone mentioned it in the CCP. It's usually here, right? Oh god. Is it not the highest? Is it the lowest? There he is. I already got the 6-star now. I don't even care. GG, did you see it? Chris Pratt is Mario. I heard about that, yeah. Very strange. I'm probably gonna watch that movie. I'm a big Mario fan, man. I'm probably gonna watch that movie. So it'll be weird, but you know, hopefully it's good. The last game that I beat, did I mention it? I think I mentioned this, but the last game that I beat was Super Mario World. When my buddy was visiting from out of state, we took turns playing through all of Super Mario World. For Super Nintendo, of course. And I ain't talking about no remakes or emulators or anything like that. Talking about the real deal. You're gonna sleep through that movie? Probably. Yeah, I probably will. Who puts APOC in the arena with Cable? Tell me about it. Dude. What an annoying combo that is. It's gonna be a nice nap for you. Hey, we gotta watch a movie when you're actually come back. So, I'm looking forward to that nap. I still can't process this news for the Mario movie. I mean, I don't know. I got kind of mixed feelings about stuff like this. Is it the best casting choice ever? No. Is it the worst ever? Quite possibly. It doesn't seem great. It really doesn't seem great at all. But am I happy that they're doing this? That they're making whatever this movie is gonna be? Kinda. I don't know how, cause all right, hold on. The rest of the cast. Where is it? Hold on. Let's pull it up. Because people keep talking about Chris Pratt, but that's not the only weird thing there. Super Mario movie cast. Let's see what actually pulls up on this. Okay. Where are they beside? I know there's a picture of them like besides their characters. I can't find a good picture, but these are like this is Mario right here. This is Peach, I'm pretty sure, right? I mean, out of all 6 of these, my guess at least, I don't think Seth Rogen's gonna play Peach. Luigi is played by Charlie Day. Now, listen, I love Charlie Day. You guys know I'm a big fan of Always Sunny and everything. I cannot imagine Charlie doing voice acting for Luigi. What? It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Doesn't make any sense in the slightest. Jack Black is Bowser. I think this is Toad right here, and I don't remember. Hold on, let me see if I can find a different picture. Oh, that's right. Donkey Kong. Which, yeah, none of that makes sense at all, man. I don't know what they're gonna do, but well, I'm gonna watch it. All right. Anyway, Insidious Wolf sending over buck. Thank you, dude. Saying later at Roger Dong. Was there a different one? Guess I'll take 2 laps for that one. At Roger Dong, you're American when you go into the bathroom, and you're American when you come out. But do you know what you are while you're in there? European. First off, how do you know that? I could be a poopin'. You know what I mean? Boo, dude. Just take the lap. Get out of here. Ugh. Boo. Jack Black is the real Peach. Fight me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think any of those make sense. It's weird. I get why they put, like, you know, actors in the roles for like voice acting and stuff like that. Because it draws people in, right? Like, I mean, if they were making I mean, Mario is such a big deal that, yeah, people would still be talking about a Mario movie getting made. But there's no way that it's going to get as talked about as this. You know? If it was just like a bunch of actual, like, voice actors and stuff like that. Which, hey, at least some people on the list have done some voice acting and stuff. But there's, like, really talented voice actors out there that, it kind of, I don't know, man, it kind of sucks that their jobs, they're just kind of taken by, like, regular actors. It's strange. A little bit strange. Anyway, Maximus, 705 saying, speaking of European, Gojira, that's all. Dude, Maximus, did I ever reply to you before? I didn't, dude. Oh man, I was busy at the time, but you sent over you said Fever 333, dude. So I'm not really into that band so much, but I can't remember if we talked about this before. That's my favorite drummer that's in that band, Eric and Proto. My favorite drummer of all time, man. He's not even that old. I don't know why I'm saying all time as if he's been around for like 80 years or something like that. But I think he's just so good, man. I think he's extremely entertaining. Very original with the way that he drums too. It's a lot about his style. Like he's a good drummer, just like a good musician, but like, dude. Favorite drummer. Fever's an acquired taste for sure. Yeah. Not quite Rage. At Machine. Not quite Punk. Yeah. It's definitely a unique band. But yeah, I'm not so into them as a band. But I like all the people that are in it. It's just, you know, it's all subjective and all that, but anyway, dude, Gojira, man. I would love to be. I would love to see a Gojira show. Love to be at that show. Anyway, he's chatty as hell live, extremely. Dude, extremely. So like because I like the drummer, I've watched some of like the live shows just because I like the drummer. And like people, people don't only just heckle like comedians, right? Sometimes people will like boo or throw something on stage at musicians too and stuff like that, right? And I remember, I don't remember exactly what happened, but let's just say someone threw like a water bottle at the singer or something like that, right? And people were really like, giving that person some crap for it, right? Like the rest of the audience was ready to kick that dude's ass pretty much, And the guy was like, no, bring him back here. Like he just wanted to talk to the guy or something like that, because I think they have like political type messages in their songs too. I don't know if they necessarily steer like, one side over the other or something like that. I think they just try to encourage people to talk about issues and stuff like that. It's a weird situation because this is like three of the most intense dudes that you're gonna see on stage, but they're trying to talk about like some real stuff. But anyway, I don't know. I had a lot of respect for the dude at that because he could have easily just like let that person get his ass kicked. You know what I mean? So even though I'm not into the music, I got a lot of respect for like the singer and all that. So yeah. Anyone a fan of Bill Burr? Yeah, dude, Bill Burr is hilarious. I'm not really into stand-up so much, but I think that dude's hilarious. I've watched like a bunch of clips or listened to a bunch of clips on YouTube of like from his podcast and stuff. That dude's like, I think comedians are a lot funnier when they're just naturally talking. Stand-up I don't get as into, but that dude's hilarious just when he's just like reading letters from people. Or his sponsor spots. Oh my god, dude. What a legend. What is it? Sherry's Berries? Is that what it is? Or dude. Ah, man. I so badly I wish that I could just like play a little clip and that I wouldn't get in trouble for it. But I can't trust YouTube for that, man. But his Uber sponsor spot is hilarious. Like this company's paying him money, and the things he's talking about, he's like, do they even do background checks on these people? Or are they gonna stab you while they're driving or something? Like, I don't know. It's of course, way funnier when he's doing it, but it's hilarious. So the journey home begins. Star. It's probably gonna feel good to be home. But all right, safe travels. Damn, Brian, you're making me really want to listen now. Old Billy Redface, yeah, dude. It's hilarious. I want to do the same thing because I've never had a single sponsor, and I'm not even against like sponsors for videos and stuff like that. I have nothing against it at all. It's just I don't want to do it. I'm sure nobody really wants to do it. It's just, ad revenue's not that good. You do what you gotta do, right? So, I always wanted to just say like, well, you know what? If I'm not gonna do that many sponsors, maybe I'll just like do one or two here or there, and I'll just totally blast whatever company is trying to pay me money. But at the same time, I feel a little bit dirty about that too. But I think it'd be funny. So I might do it at some point. Probably not though. Alright, anyway. Air conditioning and drinks with actual amounts of ice. Have a 51-minute train ride to the airport now. Okay. Just beat 6.2.5. I never want to see a Mortal as long as I live. Ah, that Mortal is brutal, man. Yeah. Well, congrats on making it through. Marvel should have sponsored you for that last vid. What you guys don't know is they actually paid me $40,000 for that video. And I'm gonna play not Thor, but Thor's cousin, his distant cousin, in the whatever next Thor movie there is. Maximus, and over to the 5 channel sponsor the pickle stream. Go nuts! Wow. I mean, I'm not gonna eat the pickle then. That sounded bad. I'm not gonna eat pickles then. I'm just gonna sit there talking smack about pickles. God ducking, damn it. Hey, Eric Nelson's back. How'd your game go? Black Seraphim sent over 2 saying Twitter. Alright, let me see. Black Seraphim, what do we got here? What the heck is this, dude? Hold on. Okay, I almost died. Thoughts? Hold on. What am I... This isn't gonna be something crazy, is it? I don't think so. Straight out of nowhere, Scooby-Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog. Are you just talking about the suggestive position these dogs are in or something? What do you mean thoughts? I don't even know what you mean, but Scooby-Dooby-Doo, man. Where are you? Scooby-Doo is awesome. That's my thoughts. Brian, you gotta remember Bill Burr is, well, Bill Burr, yeah. You're just some guy on YouTube in their eyes, yeah. I mean, to some of these, like, I don't know. For some of these companies, that's all Bill Burr is too, even though, of course, he's famous and everything. Anyway, probably wouldn't have gone well if you just ragged on them in the same way. Yeah, plus it wouldn't be as funny. I feel like it would be me trying to be funny and would it just come off as, like, stupid. You know? But I don't think I could do it anyway. Like, even though I've never had a sponsored video yet, there still may come a time where I'll actually need to have sponsored videos, and I can't burn those bridges, you know. PG, that Kabam Logic video was insane, and how much that shirt cost, I want one too. Oh man, those were just like Hanes undershirts, you know. So probably like $3. It's probably in like a 3-pack for 10 or something. But they were already years old. Those things needed to be tossed anyway, so don't worry. There was no shirts hurt in the making of that video. I mean, that's not true. I hurt 3 shirts. I tore them to shreds. But you know, I got my use out of them. Eric Nelson, yeah, no, another buck saying got sniped by a hacker. Instant lock onto my head. I'm playing another game. I did quit out though. Okay. Yeah. Cheaters everywhere, man. In every single game. Sucks. Brian can 100% trash me for an hour on stream for sponsorship. Oh man. We would have to do it between 2 Fern style, Maximus. That's the only way I could do it. Thoughts on the crossover? It's an actual thing. The crossover? What crossover? Oh, it's a new movie? Oh, the thing that Black Seraphim was talking about? Oh, I have no idea, man. I just assumed it was something weird because Black Seraphim usually has some weird, sometimes not so hidden suggestive messages. So I was kind of just expecting something from that angle. But I don't know, dude. I don't really have any thoughts. I don't watch either of those things. Gab Dog sent over 2 saying Twitter when you get a second. Okay. Gab Dog. Let's see what we got here. I don't know if I have a tweet from you, dude. Still, the last thing I have still is the that Scooby-Doo picture. The one from Brakovic. Yeah, I don't have any tweets. Oh, wait, just came in. Must have been taking time for the images to load. So here we go. I got it now. Let's see. Pretty lucky 6-star roster, isn't it? Who would you recommend I take up next? By the way, AA is only level 1 because I just got him from beating 6.2.6 a couple hours ago. Okay. Well, let's see. Ooh, dude, you do have some really good 6-stars. Okay. The first 5 champions here, and then... Yeah, man, you've got some good champions. So... Who would you recommend take up next? Okay, and AA still there. Okay. I don't know what your goals are. Have you done the variants yet? Because normally I recommend, like, after Cavalier, getting out of Act 6 until you've done most of the variants. So I don't know if you've done that yet, but if you haven't, that's what I'd recommend ranking towards. And... You know, going with someone like Claire, that way you can take Claire and Doom together in the Mystic variant, or this dude's a villain, so you could rank up another villain like Ghost or Ultron, whichever you prefer. Things like that. But yeah, I don't know what your goals are in the game currently, so it's a little bit hard to say. Still need to do a couple of them. Okay. Well, yeah. I recommend just ranking up for the variants, like whichever one you have available to do, rank up a champion to do that variant. But just in general, oh, I-Bomb's a villain here too. I kind of glossed over him. But just in general, like these 5 champs are all really good. I mean, I maybe wouldn't go with Sunspot. Sunspot is good, but he's got limited use in variants, and there's a lot of good mutant champs out there. But yeah, looks like these 2 are already ranked up, so we'll move past those. So I'd say Claire, I-Bomb, either Ghost or Ultron. Take your pick, whichever you prefer. Could either go with Magneto here or wait for another mutant. Archangel, you kind of want to get him awakened, so I probably wouldn't really rank him up for the time being. Oh, Miss Bishop down here too. But yeah, that's probably what I recommend. Claire, I-Bomb, or one of the tech champions in general. Those are the ones that stand out the most. I mean, I said Mags, but honestly, you don't really need Mags ranked up anytime soon. You should probably leave him at rank 1 for a while, since you don't have that many 6-stars ranked up yet. Also, do not forget about your 5-star champs, because you only showed your 6-stars. If you have 5-stars that are gonna help you get through the variants, continue ranking those 5-stars. So thank you very much for the 2, dude. Hope that helped a bit. Is it weird that I really want to awaken my 6-star Black Bolt? It's not weird. I think Black Bolt is cool. His awaken ability is strong too. I mean, overall he's not a strong champ, but you know, with synergies can be. He's got to get buffed at some point too, right? It's only a matter of time. For the login calendar, champ is rigged. Never got the 20% chance champ. It's not a 20% chance, dude. Checked my alliance chat, 7 or 8 4-star CGRs, 0 5-stars. Yeah, where'd you get the idea that it was a 20% chance? It's not a what's it called? It's not a legendary crystal. It's just a login crystal, man. I don't know. I don't even know if they say the odds on those things, do they? Whatever it is though, man, it's like a 1% chance or something like that, dude. It's pretty low. It's definitely not 20. Luca sending over 8 of them Australian bucks. Luca, thank you very much. Saying, hey BG, how's your day going? You said I needed some poison immune champs to get Cav. Pulled Mysterio. Is he the one, or should I wait to get another? Freaking Comcast lag. I would say he's probably not the one. He could do it, but no, he's probably not the one. I don't remember. Oh man, I'm trying to think back to your roster. Was it your roster that did have a few options for poison immunity? Oh man, I really don't remember. But overall, Mysterio, I don't think he's that good of a champ. I think when he was released, he was a little bit stronger than he is today, just because that was a while ago. But he was already... he was already like a little bit of a tough sell at release. And nowadays, I don't think he holds up much at all, personally. So, excuse me. Sorry, guys. Nah, I thought it was 80-20. No, it's definitely not 80-20 for the login crystals. No way. Good morning, BG. When do 5 stars become irrelevant? Enzo, what's up, dude? Good question. Well, if you're an arena grinder, never. Like... Enzo, I'm not sure if you heard my explanation. It was kind of a wordy explanation, so I could say it again real quick. But when I got Odin, I explained basically how it's almost impossible for me to grind for a featured champion. Like I kind of have to wait for them to go in the basic arena, where 5 stars and 6 stars give equal points. Because my 6-star roster, I'm still pretty far behind the average person that's able to put up big scores in that arena. So the 5 stars, they're it's not even just like a milestone grinding thing. It's like, okay, these 5 stars are still going to get me 6-star champions. I just have to wait 6 months for them to hit the basic arena. So they'll always be relevant for that, but I'm sure that's not what you were asking. You were probably referring to just using them in like Alliance War or questing or whatever. It's hard to say. They're certainly not irrelevant yet. I'm not even sure I would say irrelevant until like maybe not until we see like rank 5 6-star champions. It's gonna be tough to fight a rank 4 6-star champ with a 5-star, but with Kabam talking about, you know, like banning certain champions and stuff like that, we may have to rely on some 5 stars for different matchups, for champions that are more like hard counters to things that, you know, we would normally just kind of steamroll with Doom if Doom got banned or something like that. So I don't know. I mean, in your case, 5 stars, they might already be irrelevant. Just because your 6-star roster, you have a lot of champs at rank 3. So I'm kind of curious if you are already there or not. But I still use 5 stars all the time. So I don't know when they're going to be irrelevant. But they're still alive and kicking for now, at least. Maximus, and over another 5 saying, Brian, Twitter for a GIF or GIF, however you say it, for Black Bolt argument. Okay. This is not Max Sig. Video coming of Sig 200 very soon. Okay, okay. Let me see here. Let's see what we got. Okay. That's some pretty big damage. Just a casual 26k medium, and you know, 17,000 light attack crits with capped out damage on the special too. Multiple hits of capped out damage. Yeah, he's alright, I guess. Yeah, that synergy is nutty, dude. Nope, this is Max Sig. My bad. Okay, okay. So that is his final form. Well, final form until he eventually goes to rank 4, right? Yeah. What a beast, dude. I'm still on my 5-star rank ups now. When I catch my 6-star champs up, then I'll go back to 5-star unless it's a top champ like Kirk. I mean, if anyone is having like a tough time deciding what to do about their 5 and 6-star rosters, if they should like stop ranking up 5-stars, it's kind of like this. Just rank up the best champion. The best champ you got. Like, ignore the star level to some degree. Whatever, you know, whatever champion you need to get you through content, that's the champion you rank. And you could never really go wrong in doing that. If you're if you're sitting on a bunch of rewards, a bunch of catalysts, maybe some good offers just came through or something like that, you just have stuff that's kind of overflowing, well then yeah, dumping some of that stuff into you know, 6-star champs, definitely not a bad idea to prepare more for the future. But in the moment, I still think 5-stars are gonna have use for a while. Like, here's the other thing too. Even when the like the Endgame community, even when the Endgame community says, all right, 5-stars, they're out, they're no longer useful, Kabam is still gonna make content for 5-stars. It'll be restricted that you can't bring in your 6-stars, just the way that there was some restrictions where, you know, you can't bring in you know, 5-stars or even 4-stars. Variant 4, or the challenge modes, the Karina's challenges, or the 4-star Cav run. So I don't know, I wouldn't feel bad at all about ranking up 5-stars still. That's what I'm getting at. Been using Karnak as a 5-star in Cav quest. He fills the gaps. Good old Karnak. Oh, good old Karnak. Has anyone else been getting weird pop-ups with random messages? Where? In game? Oh, you're probably talking about the like the cryptic messages that we're getting. Yeah. So that happens when you complete one of the solo objectives. And I think you have to actually look at the message in the mail. Like, you might have done that. I tend to not read the messages in the mail anymore. I gave up on it. So, like, you could see my overflow stash. Or not the overflow, but like the mailbox, the inbox. It's just packed. It's actually lower than it's been. It was getting up to like 120, 130 or something like that. So, it's actually a bit lower these days. But, I think those messages that pop up, if you don't actually clear those out of your inbox, then it will keep popping up like every time you log into the game or something. It might not be for those cryptic messages, but I was getting it for other things like the Summoner's Sanctum, you know. Oh, you know what? Just realized I wanted to do some energy dumping. Alright, you know what? Oh, Fun in the Sun? Yeah, let me claim that. Alright. And I'm just gonna do uncollected, I guess, just so it's easier to keep talking to you guys. Was that a Seinfeld impression? Me? No. What's Dork Lesson's Kabam name on the forum? I don't think he has a Kabam name on the forum. He probably still just goes by Dorky Diggity Dave or whatever. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he just doesn't use the forums, though. Who actually uses the forums? Some people do, but oh man, it's brutal. The forums, ugh. What a toxic wasteland the forums are. Kabam Dork. It's a good name. Stay using resources and 5-star champs only to pull a 6-star of them soon after. Yeah, that is a little bit frustrating for sure. 97 is still way too many messages to have in your mailbox. Oh, you just reminded me. I have to check my actual mailbox. I haven't. It's been like a week since I checked my actual mailbox. Crap. Where's my login crystal? It was bugged. The login crystal. Kabam. They're gonna fix it. They're already aware of it. They might have to mail one out in like a few days or something. Don't see any of the special solo challenges. How do you get those? Which ones are you talking about? These? You might have to be a certain level, like level 25 or something like that. Even that, I think you get it at a lower level. These ones should be available to everyone. Some challenges are not, like these Karina challenges. These are only available if you're Thronebreaker. But these special ones, I think anyone above like level 12 or something like that has access. BG doesn't work for Kabam. Do people know that? I guess not, Pixie Bell. The forums run deeper than the abyss. Yeah. Oh yeah. You should do a 24-hour stream where you empty your mailbox. Oh, man. What am I going to do about the rest of the messages that can't be cleared in that time? After they ignored the feedback from the 4-star restrictions in Act 6, I've ignored the forums. Yeah, I stopped using the forums long before that. I still go to the forums to look at like the champion spotlight, and you know, if someone tells me there's something to look at on the forums, I guess. Like, that's the nice thing is, man, like this community, you really can just be a total Mr. Magoo like me and not really pay attention to what's going on, and other people will kind of just fill you in. I'm sure there's someone in your, well, maybe I shouldn't be sure about this, but there's someone in For Loki, at least. There's a few people in For Loki where as soon as they see a message get posted on the forums, they pop that in the Alliance chat. It's like, okay, cool. Even if I wasn't, you know, doing streams on YouTube, I'd still see some of those messages. Got kicked off the forums for telling them to get their poop together. I mean, that's a nice thing to tell them. You just tell them to get some fiber, right? That's what you're talking about. Alright. Is it worth taking Ultron to rank 2 6-star unduped? Yeah, he doesn't need to be awakened, but this is, again, kind of goes back to what we were talking about. What's your intentions for that champion? When you get champions like 6 stars to rank 2 or higher, or 5-star champs to rank 5, like, you really should be thinking about what content you're going up against. So, is Ultron a good champion? Yes. Should you rank him? Depends on your situation. But he does not need to be awakened, and he is a very strong champ, and he's pretty useful in general, so it's a fairly safe rank up, but I just want you to, you know, consider the other options before you go through with it, that's all. Just got Cav. Hey, Devin. Congrats, man. Corvus carried. Sounds about right. Corvus doing what Corvus does best. You need to complete previous week's objectives for the next objectives to show up. Yeah, that's true, too. But you should have at least one set of them, no matter what, right? Is that... Speed up D! Then over a buck. Scene. I love you. Speed up, D. Appreciate the love and support as always, man. I just died for a moment there. I'm fine. Don't be alarmed. This happens all the time. Ultron plus Warlock, slap variant 3. Only using Ghost when absolutely necessary. Yeah, those champs, very, very strong indeed. Let's just say restart on this. GG, it's been a minute since I dropped by. I met you at your meetup shortly after you got here. You still in Washington? Yeah, still in Washington. Or did you go back east? Nope. Still here, man. Man. Dude, I was just thinking about those meetups. I want to do them again. I never intended to stop. Like, I didn't do them in 2019. I wanted to do like at least 1 or 2 a year, just because it's fun. But in 2019 there was like the whole Summoner Showdown that I was doing a lot of traveling for and stuff, and yeah, couldn't really do another meetup like I wanted to. And then of course, you know, we don't really need to talk about it, but pandemic and all that. But yeah, man, I actually really want to do another meetup. They're so much fun. Like the first meetup that I ever did, I still remember it not being that great because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know what kind of what would be the best way to have a good time at GameWorks. Plus GameWorks didn't really trust me. They were like, who the hell are you, dude? You're telling me there's gonna be people that are coming here? We don't believe you. But man, now that I know a little bit more of what to expect, could plan them out to be even more fun and all that. The second meetup where we had all that extra space right across from the bar, but at the top, that whole like private area, that was cool. Move north of Seattle. Houses are cheaper in Monroe. Okay. Sounds about right. Don't worry, I'm a professional at dying at the game. Wait, what? Don't worry, I'm a professional at dying at the game. That's BG for you. What? Did I die? I thought I won. That explains a lot. I had not even completed the first week. I don't really like this solo challenge format. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Not many people do like it. Eric Nelson sent over to the box saying, BG, next time you announce a meetup is when I start hoarding all my hero crystals. I'm going to show you team pop for the win. Okay. Fair enough, dude. We were going to... Oh, you know what? I just remembered. We were going to do another... Like, the next one that we were going to do, Panda Man Pete was actually going to help to organize it. And we were actually going to do it in Vancouver. Because we were going to try to get more of the Kabam people to go. And then we probably would have done another one in Seattle as well. But we're going to try to do one in Vancouver. Because there really hasn't been... Has there... Well... Has there been Canadian meetups? Like, you know, I'm sure people have met who have played MCOC in Canada, but I mean like an actual meetup where a bunch of people, bunch of MCOC peeps are there. I don't know if there has been one or not, but would have been cool. Would have been fun. I told you, Onyx? What'd you tell Onyx? Onyx just said, oops. Comcast. Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Comcast is really, really bad today. I don't know what's going on here. Whew. That was a huge lag spike. Hey! Speaking of Pete. What up, Pete? Dude, matter of 47 months. Pete. Oh, man. Thank you, dude. Just saying. Neat. Pete. Were you in here when I was talking about the meetups? And how we were going to do a Vancouver meetup, but, you know, the world caught fire and stuff. It would still be so fun to do, man. Does anyone know where I could find a solid list of suicide-friendly champs? I don't know. I don't know if I'm sure there's a list out there, but I don't know how up-to-date those lists would be. So, yeah. Don't know. I've never heard of any, and I live in the same city as Lags. Okay. No, just got here, but yeah, we need to. Okay. Yeah, it was literally like 5 minutes before you sent that message. And I'm like right at the border. Yeah, I know you're closer than ever. Yeah, I don't know when we're actually going to be able to do that, but instead of like a full-on meetup, maybe we could still go up there and have like a mini meetup and break into Kabam headquarters, you know? Take all of their crystals. Maybe we could do something like that. Maybe, okay, well, so you're busy in school now, right? So maybe like between semesters. In the winter time though, that's gonna suck, right? So maybe maybe not until like summer or something like that. Wait a minute, are you gonna stay where you're at like all year round? Or like after... Oh, you said be right back. I'm just over here talking to Pete. I just realized he put a message in the chat saying my chat is broken, BRB. Whoops. Alright, let's pop this energy refill. So I can get it out of the overflow. I mean, we can go during the weekend. I mean, that's true too. It wouldn't have to be a big trip. I was just thinking it'd be easier when you're not... when the semester's not on. I mean, it doesn't get that cold. In the... For like the winter break type stuff. Then again, that's here in Canada. Does it snow much in Vancouver? I know it snows a ton in Canada, just like as a whole. But like specifically Vancouver. Does it actually snow much? Because it doesn't really snow in Seattle. And Seattle's only I don't know how many miles or kilometers once we cross the border. I don't know how many kilometers apart they are. But driving distance is only like 3 hours or something like that, so what would that be? Probably like 200 miles or something? Ain't that bad. Yeah, my apartment lease is 12 months. Okay. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out at some point. Did BG miss out on speed up D's dono? No, I didn't. It actually killed me momentarily. How's the grind going? It's going all right. I'm not even in the arena right now. I'm just grinding the uncollected monthly at the moment. Climate in Vancouver is almost identical to that of Seattle. That's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to sound like a dum-dum, you know? Again. If it snows in Vancouver and it stays overnight, don't go. They can't drive in the snow. Oh, yeah. Well, because there's no, like, cleanup, right? Places that don't have snow regularly. Like in Seattle, there's no, like, plows that come around and stuff. I mean, dude, it's terrible when it actually snows around here, because, like, everything's a hill. There's no, like, just, you know, I mean, of course, there's flat, like, roads to drive on, but they all connect to some kind of hill going up or down, and that's the worst, dude. To, like, trying to go downhill, like, icy roads, dude. You got to be desperate to go somewhere in a situation like that, because the chances of crashing, yeah, a little high. Yeah, Pete, we'll have to do that at some point, man. I don't know when, but maybe we will just wait until after your semester is done. Then again, I'm going home for like Christmas. Home as in, you know, New Jersey home. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. I mean, not that we would go there for Christmas anyway. Like, of course, they closed down their studios, but I just mean, like, it might conflict with other things. Tried audiobooks, but it doesn't work for me for some reason. I find it difficult to get through books that way. You know, I want to try audiobooks more myself. I don't even know what we're talking about. I'm like catching the second half of this conversation or something, but I want to try audiobooks myself. I've tried them like twice, but for like 5 or 10 minutes at a time each time, and they weren't I just wasn't like interested at all in the subject matter. I don't know, maybe audiobooks are staying for me, but it'd be nice to get into them. That's like a sponsorship that I wouldn't mind either, is like Audible. Because I feel like audiobooks, hey, that's actually like a cool thing. Even though I don't actually use them myself. They've never reached out though. I'm only saying this if you're tuning in. We were talking about sponsors before. The only sponsor offers I've ever gotten, they've all been garbage games or things I don't care about at all, so yeah. But I feel like something like Audible, that could be cool. I need to give that another try at some point. UG, most people try audiobooks for the contents, not new sleep aids like movies. Yeah. I wasn't saying I wanted to listen to it to help me go to sleep. Just listen to fantasy and sci-fi books. Okay. Tapping out. 10 more hours of festival tomorrow. Suicidal tendencies, Volbeat Atreyu, and Disturb tomorrow. Maximus, enjoy it, dude. I wish I was there. Has Raid Shadow Legends reached out to you every day? I'm exaggerating slightly, but dude, probably once a week. Not exaggerating. It's probably on average like once a week. Because it's not like the company themselves that reaches out to you. They have like third party marketing companies, I guess, that reach out to people. So, you know, it'll be like different companies, different people reaching out all the time. Like, hey, we're doing a promotion. We want you on board. Some of them are pretty funny. Did I ever read, like, hold on. Did I ever read this one to you guys? Hold on a second. Let me read the way that some of these are worded. I mean, I'm only going to read one. But this is... I almost took this just because I thought, like... Wow, they're really speaking my language here. Because this sounds so stupid. Hold on. I mean, I almost booed them at the same time. You'll see what I mean in just a second. Oh, where is it? Did the message self-destruct? Hold on. Should have just used the search function. Okay, here we go. I'm not kidding. This is the way the message starts. It says, "Is it raining men? Contest champion. It is raiding sponsor money. Hey, are you ready for a sponsorship pitch?" Dude, they literally opened it up with a raining men reference. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to read this whole thing out, but they even say, like, a mobile game that is also a meme. The mention of which might become a great source of entertainment for your audience. It's crazy, man. But anyway. Oh, man. Alright, I used that energy refill. So, that's good. I don't really feel like hopping back in the arena. We only get like an extra round in. So let's just go spin out a couple crystals. Is he grinding for Nimrod? No, I was just picking up some milestones. I mean, it is a meme. Yeah, they're not wrong. Let's have the fun of doing the sponsorship spot. I mean, that's how they try to sell it, at least. The thing is, like, the more it's talked about, too, it's like, well, damn. At this point, I'm talking about it and not getting paid. I might as well just take their money. You know? Alright, I got my school schedule sorted today. Switched my last class up to 11 a.m. instead of 2 p.m. So I have the whole day from about 12:30 to 6 to maybe stream or something. I don't know. Pete, should totally do it, man. Should totally do it. Will you convince me, BG? I'm downloading it now. All right, make sure to use my link. Oh, I thought that was going to be units again. I was like, no way. I just got 300 units last stream. I mean, crazy. Oh, Guy Garner, thank you for the buck too, man. Appreciate it. Story time. My sophomore year, I was driving home after basketball practice. I was driving my 95 red Toyota 4Runner home. Engine was 6-cylinder, but one of them wasn't firing, so I had crap power. And I live at 4,800 feet, 2,500 feet above town in 4 miles of road. And that night I was basically plowing through a full 1.5 feet of snow to get home. And all of a sudden I hear a whistle and then saw smoke, then flames come out of the side of the hood. RMPS were fine and temp was in middle. Okay, and I pulled the duck over and ran to the nearest house to use a landline. No service because of mountains, and I almost could have died. Tweeting a few for pics. Okay. If you have them already, like, sent over, I could take a look, but you caught us at the end of the stream here with that story. That sounds crazy. Caveman Supreme And over Buck saying, well, BG, I beat you to it. Yeah, podcasts and audiobooks help out a lot on long drives a ton. Yeah. Oh, yeah, dude, I imagine. Like, okay. Actually, I should say this. So, Laura listens to audiobooks all the time. She really likes listening to autobiographies, actually. And when we were traveling across country, you know, we would change things up between music and like audiobooks and stuff like that. So I actually have listened to a few of them, but I really wasn't into it. So maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just not for me. Add it to the list, I guess. I could totally see the appeal though, because like I said, like I want to like them. I want the info from the books. I want to hear like some of these stories firsthand from the people that write these books too. But I think it's just my attention span. That's gotta be it. My attention span is just too crappy for audiobooks. Because I'll totally just space out and think about something entirely different, and then I'll try to tune back in. I'll be like, what's happening? I don't even know, and I'll just turn it off. It's one of the reasons why I don't watch much TV either. The same thing happens. But anyway. All right, Eric Nelson, I don't see the pictures, so I hate to say it, but we may have to look at those pictures another night. Is that Dubes in here? Nighty night, keep the beehole tight. All right, Dubes. Sounds good. Wait. Pete stream, question mark. Pete didn't say he was streaming tonight. Are you, Pete? If you're streaming tonight, we'll raid you. Hey, Croy with the 39 months. Croy. Thank you, dude. Saying love you, man. Happy for over 3 years watching. Keep it up. Oh, Croy. The support, man. Thank you very much, dude. BG, I can't super chat because I had my fiance cut off in-app purchases because my MCUC addiction got out of control. With that said, I would love to help you out with your next meetup. Whatever you need, I got you. Josh, cool, man. I don't know when it's gonna be, but yeah, could always use a helping hand during those things. You know, I know some things are back to normal and all that, but I still feel like extra stuff like that, like a meetup, we could probably wait a bit longer on that, you know? For the situation to get better. So, probably not going to be for a while. I don't have any plans for one anytime in like at least the next 6 months. Probably longer than that with the way things are going, but you know. About to pass out? Okay. All right. No Pete stream. All right. Anyway, I will head on out for the night then. Before I go though, shout out to Be Crazy for being tonight's biggest D. Be Crazy. I know he's not even in here, but telepathically, I'm sending the message to Be Crazy. Thank you, dude. Thank you to everyone else as well. Appreciate the support as always, guys. And shout out to the unofficial Raid Shadow Legends sponsor. Even though they didn't sponsor this, we did a sponsor spot anyway, those bastards. I wish I can contact them after the fact, like, hey, I know I never responded, but I talked about your game. Can I get like $5 at least? Anyway, all right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe possibly incursions with Joel tomorrow. I hope so, actually. Should be able to do it tomorrow if he's down. Anyway, good night, everyone.